we're gonna get him here on the Omen. FaZe has become almost
I like it, dude. Starting on the box, the best map in the game.
Opening shots and behind their team as they move through. So
this map is
amazing to watch.
It just is. Tell me you don't get the most enjoyment watching the matches on Icebox.
Moving forward here in
between two solid teams. Are you kidding me? You're literally lying to my face.
I would never do such.
You are truly lying to my face.
One thing I am not in life is a liar.
Well, everyone's a liar sometimes.
Yeah, but I tell, if anything, I tell white lies. I don't lie.
Riv, as the resident
I am not
galaxy brain.
That's one thing I am not in life.
Right, you're the brains. Well, you're probably.
Don't gaslight.
I mean, you're telling me a white lie right now.
Don't gaslight
me.
me.
This. You've got a team
You're lighting
that
my
likes
gas
to play
up.
really fast, right? That likes
I'm
to play with
gas
aggression,
lit
that likes
at
to
the
run it
moment.
down your throat. If you're on the other side of that, what's one of the things that you can do to help counter that, right? To help stop that? What's one of the tools at Sentinel's disposal here?
You get the operator out as soon as possible. Hold hard angles. Shazam's already on the jet. They're going to have Sick on the Sova coming around this time. So
just
seeing
maybe
that,
cause you missed it as well. NV Crash is also recently lost his father in February, I think, and it's also insane how he is able to have the mentality to play Masters rounds.
So we'll keep an eye on what he's going to do. Ten's back on the Reyna. Last time we saw Ten's on Reyna and they got on offensive side, remember how he ran through A and just got a 4K with his frenzy, basically living in defender spawn? That's going to be something else to stop. So we'll have to see what he can do. I mean, I'm so excited for this because I think Sentinels will go for that operator, which means FaZe is either going to have to work around that with utility and still just play their game, or they're going to change it up and we're going to see a different FaZe here on attack that works those angles. We've seen them up before. They're not bad at it. And we just get an up for up game where people get picked off, you get a little more sweaty play, and we're hitting sites with only a few members on each team.
FaZe on the attack, posted up towards A, on the pistol here, and you already see Sentinels take some of that space away. Look at how far up Tens has gotten across the middle of the map. A bit more timid early on from FaZe as they start to push forward. Now they've gotten to the bracket spot, and this is normally where things get hot. Zoms, however, stuffs it. He's already got 3. The paranoia is there as well. A great response.
Jesus, this guy got 3 with 1 clip, I think.
As soon as they started,
I literally think he got 3 kills with 1 clip. Oh my god.
What the
I'm unsure though. Could have been 2.
To start it off, Sentinels
I don't know. They were all pretty close. They wouldn't have let him reload more likely.
Drone up mid,
How's that even?
coming up
What?
with Tens immediately. Tens,
Didn't even
like I
see
said,
really
loves
any of it.
pushing
They
out.
rushed him pipes, and he was pipes with a right here.
Coming around the flank, you can see
1. Oh, he reloaded. Okay, he
fight was
reloaded.
going down.
2, 3. Okay.
You had Sick
how
over
am I
there
falling
on the
so
Sage,
far? Now I'm
not
the
Sick,
guy that's
sorry.
behind.
We had the Sage over there on B, getting prepared to slow anything and just back off for utility if they were getting pushed. So great first round. You know, those can decide a lot in Valorant with it being that 12.
Are they just gonna go A? Just dude, if they go A every round, just like the last match, I'm gonna be severely disappointed in FaZe.
Repeat. You see both Sentinels and FaZe are playing a very similar look. They're gonna full send A, and again, it's Zoms who's there to get 1, and he gets a second.
That was 5 kills in
It's
2
like
rounds.
we're watching the same round rip.
Yeah, without a push this time, a little more respect.
The
on
boy
what could be
literally
happening
has
on the
his
map,
ult
but look
already,
at
Mike.
how the transition
Who?
here comes over now for
Zoms has his ult? Oh yeah.
He makes sure nobody can rotate out.
It's hard to use it though.
Sick here's the reload.
Yeah, it's not the best ult to have early, but
and as it should be.
I mean, what I would do is I would just deady A, literally every round. Don't leave. And then just alt fast rotate or fast flank or something.
4,900 there for Shazam. Looks like he will be able to purchase the operator as they go through the money roll. And we'll see where he decides to start working this first. Looks like it will possibly be a high A pick from Nest, and then he'll move over mid or just kind of back up to the catwalk behind him.
And Riv, he's going to get a chance at
Going A
making
again.
that bad boy sing right off the bat. You see FaZe once again going to A. They're going to smoke out the middle. Shot already out for 1. Drops down. Not connecting on the first shot, but repositioning for the second. And if you're FaZe here, understanding there's an operator on the other side, man. That peak shot's just so good with it.
He went to peek again, but seeing Spike was down, that's a lot of pressure. They're going to back up. And now Spike having to be recovered. Tens wants to work off of this. Easy dismiss.
That was a huge dismiss.
Looks like they're feeling pretty good again, Doug.
And he gets the pick too, right? And that's what we were talking about earlier, where Tens just kind of takes over, right? And it's so difficult to deal with something like that. But now we see here, FaZe, they're down 1, but they still have some options. They still have a little more than 50 seconds on the clock.
Oh, he saw him. He saw him.
There's an operator here.
Oh my God.
There he is. Info grabbed. Great swing by Zombs at the same time. He's going to continue to push the matter intentions at the same time. A bracket.
That was pretty good.
As members of FaZe continue to drop rockets left alone.
I'm going to be severely disappointed if FaZe just goes A every single round like last time, man.
The wind on that hop shot as it came through the wall, hit with a little debris there. Sick grabs one on the Phantom, taking down Raucus, and it seems like
it's only the third round.
I know it's only the third round, but like
FaZe has played on Icebox is towards the angles of A. They feel like those work towards them. They hold them a little better. They get the model, if you will, where you're farther away. And their peaks are confident, but Sentinel seems to be able to close it down. It doesn't matter if FaZe is droning in right now. And FaZe has been hitting these sites fast, it seems. They have no Sentinel to stay back and make sure that there's no flank, no Cypher, no Killjoy. So a lot of these are all done by where the team is. Now we'll get FaZe split out for round 4 here. Sheriff's around as they try to get some laser shots. Pens is going to start off on
he killed him just as the smoke popped.
Yeah, there are a couple of Sheriffs.
It just bloomed, and he killed him right before.
But Riv, when you're in a situation like this, just continuing to drop. When you're in a situation like this.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Man, Dapper just took so much.
That's a bummer.
How much impact?
That would have been a huge kill if he got him on the side there.
Where you win the pistol, you win the following round, and then you win the bonus as well.
I mean, a lot of times.
We think you go next or what?
Coming in for defense.
Not over yet. And then over till it's over.
It's Icebox.
How's your back recently heard you were having issues toting around the fat cock? Love you, Shroud recently got your larger tech gear. Absolutely love the most.
Post-plant retake as it is taking it. But Sentinels aren't letting that happen. They're coming up huge.
Thank you for the donation.
Buffer up right now allows them to be much more free on the second half. Also, the operator in Shazam's hands just seems to have them at such a comfortable level. They're not having to over-rotate. They can comfortably push, find what space they can take that gives them the intel, and back up, or just adding the pressure by being there.
All right, now keep an eye on Corey here. He's got a rifle and he's got a showstopper. We know how fast they like to play, but speaking of playing fast, Shazam pushing all the way up. Already a very aggressive spot with the operator.
Oh my God, he's so aggressive.
He wants it so bad. He wants this initial pick.
Back off a bit. Gets the team to shoot that out for him. Oh, he's in a tricky
Time to fall
spot.
off,
This is going to be a hit and run for him.
He's got to really look for this pick, though. Doesn't seem like they're giving it to him.
Rush you, and we're seeing FaZe with a bit of hesitation now. Not as quick as they usually are. Maybe grabbing that util, rightfully so, and then waiting for Corey to be able to get that showstopper once they can identify what they're working with. That dart hitting the ceiling.
I like this from FaZe. Riv, and this is where we see the IQ behind the Smeek cut noise. Right? Like, just totally go dead silent, make them think twice about where you might be playing, and then you go.
Corey.
Doesn't get one. The pressure has to continue, right? They have to continue to move forward. And Zombs again, Riv just continues to hold them back. He's unfazed by what's being thrown his way. Dapper's getting in on it as well.
Oh man, they're just getting smacked around.
Come on. Listen, I just want to point out that they had nobody B that whole round from Sentinels. Nobody was defending B. Not one.
We saw that Zombs was posted up, got Marved as Marv. You could see Marv trying to throw the wall out at the moment so they could get a plant down in that corner of the site that leaves open. But he gets shot in the face. Zombs stays there. The rest of the team starts flooding in. Zombs shoots someone else in the face. He's so good at grabbing those multiple kills from the same position. It's the timing he puts in between his peaks would make anyone think, I have to check a different spot. This guy's
going to be now.
And then Zombs takes over the spot again. Now, Zombs Nation's going to be happy
that wall.
Coming in here.
That's annoying.
Protection of the A site. But here we go, Doug. They're going to switch it up towards B.
Oh, God. Dapper, you're sticking around.
Dude, if Dapper just held that, he would have owned. He was panicking hard.
Yeah, but
he could have got two. Just if he, I was expecting him to break it with them, to just totally destroy them through a spray, but he just panicked.
I don't know. Sig dipped. I think he should have dipped
also
too.
has a rifle dropped off from Dapper after losing.
Sig was outro. There's a little bit of miscommunication there. It seemed like.
But FaZe is certainly better off than they were just a few seconds ago.
Baby Bay being a rat right now, but yeah, they have to change it up, right? The lurk has been coming in from Sentinels, so it's good for Baby Bay to look for that precedent now. He may be able to find something off the mid rotation here, and it could be seeing Zombs in just a moment. The beat it's going to take in. Corey goes high there, and not many people could help him out with the amount of smokes coming in, so a little disjointed as Tens picks up the first one.
And then keep an eye on Baby Bay. We mentioned him earlier, starting to work across the middle of the map. Zombs might be the first to get contact. That's a big kill. Bladestorm offline.
And now they go back.
back.
That's hilarious.
Down to a 3v3. The spike has not made its way onto the site. The wall was up. They made an attempt, but that's about as far as they got. Now with 20 seconds left, you don't really have time to flip things, so you've got to commit. And Shaw can just tee off on him there. Tens gets one as well. Rocket's left alone. He doesn't have the spike. He has a Hunter's Fury, but he's running out of time as well.
Raucus, he's the one to be able to do it. Not enough time to plant. Oh, they hit on him. He still gets the 300. And it looks like that's what he's going to focus on.
Shaz playing the time. Very smart. Very smart.
It looks bad for FaZe.
Give him a chance.
So it's definitely a scoreline you start to worry about, but it's also a chance for the map to turn around. Let's look at what FaZe can do. Ult's coming up here from the shadows. You have a res. Corey and Baby Bay.
Gun round? Let's go A.
With theirs going down without much return. But you
I'm
also
curious.
It looks like it already.
So if you
we'll see. At least they have somebody leaning towards the B side here, but
in the FaZe way, because again, Dapper is slowing at B, or he's somehow at A, slowing there as well. You have all of that post plant possible, and we know FaZe can set up quite quick. They just have not been getting the post plant done.
Aggro again.
They're all upper.
He takes space
Interesting.
Away with the operator. I think another thing quickly to note.
Gets a pick.
Baby Bay has publicly said they moved away from using the operator on attack. He's bringing it into this round. They've already lost Zachary.
Let's go.
Oh man, they're just getting picked apart.
And it just continues to
with
get
no
worse.
entry into the round.
Riv just like a methodical dissecting. Baby Bay with that op trade.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Sentinels did their homework and FaZe has done nothing. No offense.
Trades with Baby Bay there. The shot goes off and they try to find him with the Hunter.
It's like the same exact way they were playing last time.
Raucus opens
Marv is making an interesting play though with the spike. What in the world?
On this round, and Marv could be the play here.
This is so weird. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's all noise, Riv. The Hunter's Fury, the Jiggle Peek onto Shazam.
What in the world?
That's where they think the hit is. Look at how they're posted up on A. Right?
This is a weird. Okay, this is a weird round.
They've seen.
You just gotta go B.
I have never seen something like this before.
They gotta be happy with what they have right now, the space they've taken.
And yeah, you just gotta go B. There's really no option. But he doesn't know that where anybody could be.
Pull off. They're gonna rotate to B. Marv is already there. He should be able to get
Oh my god, he's gotta clear everything. Is he just gonna plant? He's just gonna plant, isn't he?
Is they have 3 ults.
Oh, they can watch from mid, but
and they should be able to approach this together. There's the first one.
This is a very interesting round. The plants, they're gonna play from mid/orange, I guess.
Right here.
Yeah, they're playing in market.
FaZe should be able to win this. They're gonna catch him so off guard here.
2 and 2. Oh boy. Into the kitchen goes 2. That's a good trade going for FaZe's side here. It's gonna be the 2v2 though, as they have post plant. The spike is down, so that's what
maybe not. Maybe not.
About as well. Ten's able to find
hard
in the open. Now the 2v1
had man advantage.
Marv left alone.
Yeah.
Spike continues to tick away, but
yeah, the man advantage is rough for sure, but I thought just like just the way they were kind of playing that, it would have just been confusing to clear.
But again,
I was actually hoping they were going to play for mid, not kitchen, but
take the site beautifully. Very well played.
Because if they had one bottom
being able to pick up those frags from a decent distance before even having to commit to the site.
Like think if Marv was bottom 2.
Up, you can see Raucus trying to move his position.
That'd be so nice.
Just timing on
because they had 2 kitchen, 1-2.
Obviously, Raucus falls, goes down. And Marv is kind of like, well,
him just being on site kind of wasted the spot in a way. But it's hard to know that. That is such an unorthodox situation to be in. Like that was weird. Everything was weird about that round.
Right now, they are going to.
You're probably not in those situations often.
And we'll see what they can do. Baby Bay looks to be focusing in orb. You can see the classic in his hands, and they'll be grabbing that ultimate for him.
But again, I think the question will be, with that in the hands of Baby Bay, what can he do with it?
Oh my God, they're stacking B too.
Hopefully a lot.
They already know.
Yeah, they have to start making an impact here. Like I said, they're undefeated coming into this.
If the pre-wall up as well,
they can feel comfortable on and close the gaps. Make
this
it hurt
is not going to be good for FaZe.
Adding of rounds here, they're working against that. We haven't seen FaZe work from behind in quite a while, Doug. This one starts off with Shazam and Corey trading it back and forth.
Oh, Shazam continuing to be automatic. Look at how Zoms is playing back on A, ensuring that there are no shenanigans or late pushes onto the site. That should open things up for FaZe, but of course, Shazam again continues to pick them apart. Now they're going to pull off, but
yep, go A.
Corey's taken some of the middle of the map, but they don't really know what's happening elsewhere.
And it's starting to be that operator, the textbook.
What is going on?
Aggression, fast peak, wide peaks, operator. Zoms, it's like, you know what I do with the Vandal anyways, is there's another 3K for Shazam. Just Rockets left to see what he can do here.
Now, Riv, when you started this match, I asked you a question, and I said, hey, Riv,
you're getting picked apart.
How do you stop an aggressive team? What do you
Absolutely
do?
picked apart. I don't think they've started any of these gun rounds in a man advantage. I think Shazam has gotten the opening pick like 5 times now.
And that sends a message even more.
And mostly at A.
You second guess your peaks. You jiggle peak even more, setting up Shazam. And he's not in a mode to fire on the jiggle peak, the jump peak. He'll hold. His shot is on right now, and his reaction time, as I can't word, his reaction time is so quick that he's just waiting. He knows when the right shot is going to be. So you first have to find where Shazam is. That's FaZe's first goal. Avoid that situation or blast it to all hell with every bit of utility you have, which is already is still honestly a risky investment because all he does is dash away. As soon as he hears the beep, 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 and a few things coming his way, Shazam's out of there. He's smarter than that. So
what can FaZe do here?
Find where he is, figure out around it, and hopefully you don't.
I mean, they could play a very, very.
Popping off. Zoms is.
I say, still stick with your strength and work quick.
So,
but just don't fall into them one by one. If you're gonna work quick together.
Prioritize Marv getting the Vandals.
So ideally, you split the map, and you kind of try to pull them in different directions. But I don't think that's part of it. I don't think that's FaZe's play style. I think when you go in unexpected, like together, like a kind of a contact explode.
Dapper. Saying, nope, we know you're on a save.
Like
you are
smoke,
not going to grab this orb that easy.
Smoke,
fighting for it. So he
dash through smoke,
pressure down
send it.
B. Spike
That's
is
what I would
dropped
do.
here, so FaZe does want to source out what's going on. They're now thinking about, okay, we need
I think they're trying to big brain it, though, which could work, actually.
Shit as a
Get
stage
ourselves forward.
right now. Like,
yeah.
Start gaining ground.
What is
Play a
this
little more
shit?
intel game instead of the Smeeg game.
Guys,
so
no armor, too.
FaZe changing it up
Just
here
dry
from
Vandal.
the style that's gotten them so far in VCT.
I mean, it's gonna work.
Man. It's just lucky.
Yeah, that is definitely a lucky round or kill to get for sure.
He's gonna get one kill. The wall's gonna go up. That means
that was unnecessary.
Baby Bay on the other side of the map. Meanwhile, FaZe have got
FaZe is winning this round off luck, but at least they did something different, you know, something. It was a gamble.
Baby Bay, Riv.
Look at this.
Moving around. He'll have the flank for a moment. Nobody's looking just yet. How
like,
long does he hold? I think
there's no longevity in getting lucky like that, though.
No, but they don't know what to do.
Yeah, I guess, but like it didn't seem like they knew what to do before either.
Well, they kind of did. They were doing what they usually do, which was a problem. They should have just went into the match knowing that they shouldn't do what they're normally going to do and try something different.
You're talking so much meta shit right now.
And you pointed it out, Doug.
I mean, you don't think a team like Sentinels is going to pick them apart?
No, I absolutely do think that, but you're just like
a big impact every round here.
That's some in-depth shit right there.
Right, so they took the space away. They were able to crack that thing.
Bro, they don't even have anyone playing B. Look at the minimap.
Wall cutting off that early rotation to get
like,
onto A really allowed FaZe a bit of room
he's
to
walling
breathe
and then going
onto
B.
the site. Now they're back on guns. Baby Bay
Just
once again
through
with the
kitchen.
operator, looking down B long. Not going to get challenged by anyone quite yet. Shazam in the forecast looking like he's going to get a bit more action than Baby Bay is.
I mean, I also feel like Sentinels has FaZe scared at this
Sentinels
point.
Plays this one because this is the first time we're seeing FaZe
like super worried about Shazam.
Did see Zachary, but he's going to try to play to the left side of that now and fake out.
So they're taking everything with such caution.
Love this play by FaZe.
Yeah, they're giving a B site.
Sage
is spotting from fucking orange.
Look like from
I mean, it's good. They caught on that they're playing this way at B, but if they caught on earlier, they would have been in a much better position.
What a positioning so
like I
far
worry
by
it's
the
a little
team
too
to grab
late,
so
but
much
we'll see.
already and start making Sentinels think a bit different of what may be coming each round.
Yep. FaZe really subscribing to the slow and steady, wins the race this time around. The last 2 rounds, while the last one was successful, still left to be determined on this one. It's a totally different approach. Playing this game, they're just gonna paranoia in. They're gonna go
big fights in mid.
FaZe is expecting it.
Arrow for mid, dude.
The showstopper as well.
Big fights in mid.
In a 1v4. The thing is, FaZe has a couple of members that are weak, so it's possible. The spike.
Yeah, I just hope that this isn't too late for FaZe, but we'll see. We'll see.
You see Baby Bay with the operator training that out, try to give him a little fake. Not biting on anything.
Love it.
Dapper has lost this round. So for FaZe, Riv, that's twice now, right? Slow things down, change the game, and so far they're 2 for 2 on this approach.
And that read was something else. To have a few right there in mid, knowing it was going to be a pretty decent flank from Sentinels instead of 2 under and 3 snowman. They called such a good flank coming in there. Look at Raucus here. Just taking him down. You see the showstopper come through as well. Thank you very much from Corey. That was such a good
Hey, yo, Captain Jack.
Hey, yo, Captain Jack.
It wasn't
Bring me back to the railroad track.
Bring me back to the railroad track.
And then expect, right?
Why is it in your head?
Going to play back.
Yeah,
I don't
where
know.
they're going to try to fight back. Have that covered.
Sparrow, dude.
Very well played. Operator once again in the hands of Baby Bay, along with Shazam. He also has that blade sword in tow, and it seems like very similar to what we've seen out of FaZe the last couple of rounds early on.
Yep. Okay, I'm interested to see that. I was gonna say, where's Marv compared to Baby Bay here? Because they do have the res. Okay, now he starts going over to him, say, hey, I may need that. Corey looks like he's gonna need that res to start. 10 starts off the round well, and you can see they're running in there to see if they can get this back. Rock is holding that defensive forward position, and the res is up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so one of the things that really impressed me from Sentinels against 100 Thieves was how quick they were willing to flip the map. Right, on defense, they see something, and they're quick to the trigger, right?
Yeah.
Look at how they got that pick.
The Jet just
you
flies.
saw them rotate over
Literally
the B.
flies
Meanwhile,
for fun.
FaZe cut noise.
Just hold the space bar on your
phone.
Oh, what a shot from Corey.
Rough one to lose.
That's what FaZe needs. Shazam has been hitting those left and right.
Hey, Corey?
Tries to trade it back.
Like he should wait a second.
Corey should not have done that, but hey.
Just hang out for 1 sec because he just got that kill. They're going to be looking that way, but no. What's going on?
Okay, what in the world?
10's good for 3.
They switched cameras right there, so I didn't know what was happening for a second.
The A fight with the B take, all the mind games going on right now. They knew that. I think they knew they were toying with each other due to like recent utility, or maybe some sound made there.
I was expecting more of a brawl, but you're right. It seems like FaZe is timid.
I'm sorry, Raucus.
Yeah, they're scared.
I was saying, like, if you're FaZe, either you try to play in your out of your comfort zone and try to split the map and, you know, play it more a slow default style. But I was saying, don't do that. Just stick to your strength and just like walk explode on shit.
As they work the rounds a little slower than
like literally explode. They haven't exploded on these guys. They've just kind of sat there hoping that the kills will go to them.
Bit of a different look here though, because this is far more intentional from FaZe on where they want to go. They're gonna invest 100 Fury out of Raucus. Marv is gonna be the tip of the spear.
I'm liking this better. I'm liking this.
But Baby Bay as well. Riv.
They caught on to doing this too late, I think.
Than what we've seen out of them in the past.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely Hail Mary.
FaZe moving forward. Baby Bay feeling a lot more confident here. We're adding a touch of Smeek to the strats now. And it looks like they really want to grab this round. 3 rounds will
imagine that work though.
incredibly help the team if they are
cool.
to lose pistol on the next half. You have a little room to work with. It never feels good, but it can definitely make the difference in balance. To touch on the spike dog, this is going to be it.
Blade Storm, oh, it's good. Rocket trades it out. A 1v2 for Zom.
Not completely out of it yet, but not a very good half.
Huge.
I just got shut down.
I mean, it couldn't have come any later, but they adapt enough to get the last 3 rounds of the half, and that's a big response, like you said.
All comes down to the pistol if you want any chance.
Let's see what happens coming in here. Now defensive side coming in for FaZe. Great hold on A over and over from Sentinels as FaZe started to find their groove when they got Sentinels in that rotation window, as I say. Here, calling this one out was perfect, and I think it's the first time we really saw FaZe able to kind of stop one of those retakes if Sentinels had to. As I said before, Sentinels didn't have to play retake much. They were just holding the site. Let's see how it switches here coming into the second half, Doug. It's going to be...
Is that a thing? Diet milk?
Diet milk?
See much posted up as far as early aggression coming out of
No,
FaZe.
it's not a thing.
No cheeky paranoia,
Says who?
do a dash or anything like that. They are going to quietly take some space away, slowly but surely. You see them posture up towards the middle of the map at 10s on the Reyna. Reynas can be so devastating.
Solo fighting mid.
Remember,
Marv.
Frenzy getting the 4K last time. They decided to go Ghost on this one. Feeling a little more confident to take the shots from long. And it does look like they're deathballing, which is at long range going to be much more effective.
Easy Sentinels round.
Pick somebody off with a Frenzy. And you can't scope in with it. Pushes here, Dog, and 10's getting aggressive.
I mean, that's textbook 10s right there, right? You see them shooting the wall down, and then you tee up. Get ready to go ahead and hit him with the sucker punch right in the jaw. Exactly what he does. Pushes his way through, gets the kill, and then look at the remaining...
Holy shit. That was actually pretty sick. That was really sick from Baby Bay. He threw the smoke on top flat to dash safely. That was nice.
But the thing is, the members of FaZe are so weak.
Well, game's over. Go next. I will be back in a little bit.
Sentinels. They take the site, they take what they want, and they get the round win.
Oh, that combination of utility by FaZe was so chef's kiss. The nade comes around, the distraction, the nade displacing Sentinels is when Baby Bay flew onto yellow. But it was all groundwork coming in from Sentinels. They were able to find those frags within the smokes. Love to see that though from FaZe. That's textbook FaZe if you were looking for that. Just diving in. Great utility usage and playing off these all-star plays. That was awesome to see. Sentinels, however, though, still have their number, and they have come to play today. 10-3, Doug. We're going into round 14 here. Looks like another B hit to start.
Pistols across the board for FaZe. Meanwhile, 10s has a Bulldog, a couple of SMGs scattered in there on the side of Sentinels. And as you said, Riv, it looks like it's going to be B again. Now, I like the patience from Zoms, making sure really Baby Bay isn't on the flank as Dapper gets the spike down.
Shazam, oh my god! Shazam just feeling it right now in a 5-10.
Oh my god!
He's gonna answer Corey. He says, I can do that as well. Beautiful sheriff shot from him as he steps forward to look for another one. Fearless looks to get another, and he just...
Running gun.
You know, FaZe are known for being the ones who thrive in the chaos, right? Like,
absolutely.
You've got
I actually don't know. Listen, it ain't over. Let this gun round play out and see what happens, all right?
This is literally as over as over can be.
Here, right? Like, you just gotta do it, whatever it looks like. And
I don't.
Are they mentally checked out, you think?
No, I just think this is over. Sen has so much control, and like FaZe isn't playing their normal style. It's over.
They're doing a great job of
that should be better.
Letting FaZe play their game. I mean, maybe FaZe came in trying to play a different game today, and Sentinels will still ready for that. There, there's a part of us that it continues to talk about Shazam and
for
how
FaZe,
he kind of dissects
Haven will
his
be better
opponents.
for them probably.
And in the way he does it isn't just to say they do X on round 6. He's able to figure out due to the
they are getting split apart.
That strat might occur, which makes him so effective.
Holy shit! Oh, let's go.
Garv just anchored things down so beautifully. Of course, as I say that, he drops, but he dealt a significant amount of damage as he took two away.
Things getting
and
too crazy.
Time for members of FaZe to rotate over. Now Sick is left alone. Taps, swings, gets 3. Drops things down to a 1v1.
Shoot him with a little dart. Got a Q.
Well, Baby Bay just, ate that bullet right in the jaw.
Imagine he darts kitchen right now. Do it.
Oh, he has he should just fall all the way back.
And he's going to have the Hunter's Fury Rip, so he can play off here. And if he chooses to use
why not
in a
reload?
Where he feels like he has no choice,
I mean, I guess he knows
he
dinked him.
The advantage that he has right now is so big.
You never know, though.
He could easily whiff a spray here.
How do you choose
He won't
to play
though.
this out?
He won't. Six
Baby
nice
has
with
full
it. He'll be
util, and he
fine.
only
You know
has
what
5 bullets.
is
This
funny
could actually
about
be the
his
situation where it doesn't
position
go
too?
right. Great
Baby Bay
job
probably
by
had
Sid to play
no
it slow.
clue
The Red
that this
Bull
guy would be
flush
yellow
4K,
with his ult.
and he
Like, why
unfolds
would
a
it Sick be there with
frenzy
his
of
ult? You can
ghosts.
secure the round with it
Yeah.
entirely. There's no,
So,
like,
again,
it's actually a 5-head play by Baby Bay not checking yellow, but it's also a counter 5-head play by Sick.
Like conventional wisdom.
He's like, fuck it, I don't need my ult. I think this guy, he's dead as shit.
Well,
Look, he had no clue he's yellow.
And then they do something that works out, right? Like they pull it off, but it doesn't seem like.
I'm also
today
very surprised that he had
they're
so
able to
much
convert
time,
on
Baby
those
Bay
moments
did,
that
and
they
that all he did
historically
is
do.
smoke and decide to try to stick it. I feel like you could just keep walking, clear your left, clear your right, walk, and then you might catch him off guard. Who knows?
In the situations where Baby Bay is up with the daggers, we always see these frags left and right, and you're surprised to see.
Oh my god.
You know, that,
oh my god. Hello?
It's usually him dashing forward once again.
Hello?
More now in a sticky situation, Doug, and he goes down.
What's
But
going on
Zachary
here?
trades
He has his
that
pistol
quick
out.
kill.
He's fucking dead. No, he doesn't clear it. Oh my god.
Rotate over. Zach's still in a great spot, but Tens turns around.
No charges.
Oh no.
Numbers
FaZe is looking rough.
As they mull over how they want to play this, they've made a considerable
What a fucking
amount of
shit show this map has been.
Info Zams is getting
damage too. Yeah, you're right. He's just gonna mosey his way up towards A. But the thing is, how quickly do they act on that, right? Because FaZe understanding this can easily flip back.
And showing that right there, Sick kind of makes everybody stay that was at B. Within 15 seconds, you'll start to reconsider what's going on. There's a rotation already from Corey.
I think it's a 13-3.
Very
Sentinels cleans
right?
this round up.
Very careful about how they take the site, checking every single angle. Spike is going to go down. The thing for FaZe is you've got a retake attempt coming from a couple of different angles. So for Sentinels, you have to weather that storm in a couple of different spots.
Yeah.
Again, there's a notable amount of gun advantage. Corey just with the Bulldog with that first pick going in favor of Marv already.
Ooh.
Oh, and a second one as well onto Tens.
Oh.
Rockets is on the flank. That's what I was talking about. Pinching in from different spots is so difficult to
Doms.
do.
Oh.
Not able to get the second. Corey
and another life.
They're going to get the defuse and they're going to get
Turns
the
around and
fourth.
kills that guy.
They should just purposely lose this round so they go next.
Should purposely lose the whole game on Sentinels.
What?
They should let them come back into the game.
Okay.
So we get an OT.
Okay.
It'll be a tense match.
Okay,
and we'll see if the Blade Storm gives them any trouble. Zoms is close to being on deck to that from the shadows, which could be big info, but same for Zachary. And we'll see how they focus all Torbs coming into round 17.
Rifles across the board for both teams. Shazam being the one exception with the Blade Storm as they stack up towards A again. And much like we've seen most of the rounds, we're not seeing this this early aggression and taking space away from FaZe down B long or the middle of the map. They're really playing back.
Yeah. Trying to get those
Rockets
shots on
is the
and stuff
hunter. He's
against,
missing
Sentinels
everything.
right now.
Not an accurate hunter today.
Up, doing a little bit of damage, feels good.
Gonna miss all of his bow shots.
Not enough hit rating, really.
Yeah.
We'll see how much they push up. Again, Sentinels don't have a Sentinel on the team either that's going to allow them to have traps, to have the Killjoy bot. So they have to be a little bit more careful as well. Same as we said for FaZe, and that makes the slower strats be a little bit more scary.
And you see how Sentinels kind of forced
Shazzy
to
getting 3?
the flank, right? After time has gone on, they step back, make sure there's nothing going on.
I actually think he mishit his key. I think he wanted to smoke it.
As soon as that res comes out, they follow. Corey responds with the showstopper of his own as he continues to dance around the site. The paranoia is going to come out from Sentinels.
Oh my god.
As they try to get onto the site, wall goes up. Corey has to back up. And Sick drops. That's a big kill. Numbers advantage in favor of FaZe. Corey's weak though. Dapper with an excellent response.
That's such an awkward fight. Holy shit.
Armor, and Dapper's gonna drop as well.
I'm clean though.
Left alone in a 1v2.
Zoms wins these. It's over. 13-4.
Zoms in a position. Zachary goes up top
I
and
hit from the top ropes, baby.
The audacity!
Wow.
All I hear is Indiana.
Why the heck would he go on the ropes?
Zachary with
That's
the
wild.
play. Special Ops Zachary coming in. Omen Dip on the round.
Listen, comeback, OT, FaZe wins an OT. Thoughts?
That would be crazy. Here. I think if that happens, FaZe wins 2-0.
Before they're getting into this one again. We'll see what Sentinels decides to do. They may be a bit back and forth on dropping weapons here to others on the team. As they've kind of, been running these through. This is our last one. We're going to get it. They're obviously still playing smart, but now they've gotten a little bit of econ trouble to work with, and that may be a good graces for FaZe.
Rifle in the hands of Tens and Zoms, and Tens being very Tens as he takes the middle of the map, tries to work his way up tube, realizing there's
I was feeling a spam right there from
that's going to be impeding any progress. So for now, bit of a default look as teams try to feel each other out, see what they can get cooking.
Let's see if they're actually going to peek this. I don't think FaZe will. A little play by Tens here. You can see him and Dapper just waiting to see if they'll be antsy enough to peek down. So real slow play by Sentinels, making sure that nobody pushes up around their sides and grabs too much information. FaZe doing a good job, though, of holding a bit more forward angle on A. You can see Corey pushed up just the pipes there, seeing if he can hear anything, which is also big. You get distance, you can also hear some footsteps or sounds back.
That was close.
Drop. So any position you can gain is good. Tens
this
opening
is
up
so hard
again
for young Corey.
Yeah, this is now over.
Middle of the map has been exposed. Corey with an excellent response. The spike still hasn't made it down, and that's the problem here with this split effort. Is it
being down so many is that
a situation where it's really hard to get to. But it's just down to
FaZe could win every single round.
Yeah,
like
being down that many rounds and it being on match point is
just has to win one.
All it takes is one lucky kill, one lucky engagement. Like it doesn't really happen.
When there are moments where you need him to just
you have to play perfect on FaZe, and Sen can play sloppy and get a little bit lucky and just squeak one out.
Yeah. I love that fake.
They're both on the same side.
So
all right,
well,
get the contact fire.
Go next.
Unless this guy can smeeg.
Smeeg his way into...
On the swing, the timing's not there. Tens.
Isn't it Smeg?
Third one on the round. 13 to 5 on Icebox. What a statement by